Hey everyone, it is Jess, and today I woke up thinking about all the videos that I want to do for you guys, and I realized that there's so many clues that you guys have given me of what needs to be talked about, and I need to really get down to the nitty-gritty for you guys because there's so many things that I apologize that are kind of just instilled in me that I've known for so long, and I haven't shared these things with you guys that to me I think everybody understands, but unfortunately not everybody does, and you are not enjoying your business the way you should. So first of all, 2 seconds, let me just close this window. I always forget to close it. Okay, so now you can see me a little bit better. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about today is utilizing the tools that the company has provided for us. And what I mean by tools is not necessarily like resources tab or documents or the catalog or things or products. What I actually am talking about is how to run your business so you're not investing more than you need to, as well as you're actually making money when you are working your business and not losing money. And so I'm going to give you a couple scenarios, and one was inspired by one of our team members this morning. I'm just so glad when people share, because when you make small comments on our group page, which is, the group page is for communication, which is great. And it's a positive resource. We need to have positive thoughts going out. But sometimes when you do share your true thoughts, we can kind of find out what's going on. And so somebody shared that she wasn't too keen on, a product. And so I shared how important it is to, we all have our own opinions, but make sure that we understand that everything is created because everybody has a different opinion and sense of taste of what they like in their homes, what warmers they want, what fragrances they like. And not that she didn't understand that, but I really, I want to make sure everybody knows that we have to clarify these things and reiterate for people that may not, pick up on that. So it's so important to kind of keep our opinions to ourselves that aren't a positive one, that aren't supporting or what's the word? I don't know, supporting, I guess, the product or the business. So, but it is important to communicate if you have a negative vibe about something and something's not working for you. So because this consultant vocalized that she wasn't very happy about a certain product, I was able to, ask why, what's going on. And she shared with me, she said, well, I just don't like having to order all these warmers or products, and then the people say they want them, so I order them, and then they decide they don't want it. So has that ever happened to you guys? A lot of you come from other businesses, other direct sales companies, and that's the way they work. Like, for instance, I'm not sure, disclaimer, I'm not saying this in a negative way. I don't know the way the actual compensation plan or the standards of Avon works, but you will find that the majority of Avon consultants will purchase the product for you and then you pay them when it comes in. Now, it obviously works to a certain point for these Avon consultants because Avon's been around forever, but generally the products that they're buying are maybe the max, like you're investing like $40 or something, and the products that you have, you may be able to sell off. Well, here's the thing here's the hiccup you can come across. I shared on the group page today that 99% of the time, consultants that say they want something, they really do want something. And their intentions are really to pay you when the order comes in. But here's the thing, guys, life happens. And a lot can happen in a 5-day business period of when that order comes in, and they haven't paid you yet. And let's say they're driving along, you know, going to work, whatever, and then, oh my gosh, I got a flat tire. Well, it's not a flat tire that I can actually just, you know, patch up. I have to get a new tire. And so that's $100 out of my pocket, right? Well, then the Scentsy consultant calls you up and says, hey, you owe me $45. And you're like, well, I don't have $45 anymore because I just spent $100 on my tire. And it's not because they don't respect your business. It's not because they don't want that product. It's because they have priorities. And unfortunately, Scentsy is not the priority when it comes to tires on your car. It's a luxury, and it's something that people do feel they need because it makes them feel good. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, putting food on their table, putting tires on their car so they can get to work, you know, things happen. You know, you get this bill in the mail that you didn't realize you had to pay, you know, some medical bill that the insurance didn't cover. And, you know, so those are things that we all go through. We all go through those things, even as Scentsy consultants, right? So my strong suggestion is utilize the way the company set it up for us. Is who you are as a consultant, as an independent consultant of the company. You're basically like, I basically explained it as the middleman. You're the middleman of, you have the right to purchase products directly from the company because you decided to buy your kit and enroll as a Scentsy consultant. So you have the privilege to do this and buy it directly from them. And so then you're able to provide the product and deliver it to them. That's really all you are when it comes to the transaction part of it, okay? So with that being said, it's actually Scentsy's product. It's not your product. Now, once you purchase it, it becomes not Scentsy's product anymore. It becomes the product of whoever purchased it. So knowing that, do you really want to purchase a product without a guarantee that it's going to actually be sold? Probably not, right? So you want to wait until that person gives you the payment in hand. Now, do people that buy from these Avon consultants and they're so used to, you know, getting their stuff and paying when the stuff comes in, will you come across the customers that are like, well, my Avon consultant always just lets me, you know, pay when I get it? Yes, you're going to get that. But is that best practice for you? Are you able to front $45 in order to hope that they still are able to pay it? You have to decide that for yourself as a consultant and a business owner. Are you able to front that money, and are you able to eat that money if for some reason the tires get slashed or whatever happens and they aren't able to pay you? Maybe they're going to pay you, but they said, well, I can't get it in for another 2 weeks. Are you okay with fronting that $45 and not getting paid back for 2 weeks? So you really have to think about that. Look at your budget. What are you willing to do? So obviously those of you that have already done it, and now you're kind of going, I don't like this because now I'm left with all this product and I can't sell it off, because our products are, you know, generally very specific to a specific type of person, right? Which is, there's something for everybody. So if you buy a unique warmer, you may not have 10 other people wanting that warmer, unless it's a very generic. If it's a very customized warmer, which we have so many of, and lots coming out, which is exciting, you may take a while to sell that off, especially if you don't do events, especially if you don't do a lot of open houses for yourself, or you know, things like that, to get to funnel through that stock that you're accumulating. Now, on the flip side, if you do decide to take that investment, what you're doing is you are creating a stock. Now, I hope everybody knows in your Scentsy standards, which I have right here in a handy dandy little file thing that I can just pull it right out. I put it in a little folder, so it's just available with the little protective sheets. And in the standards, it does state that we only can have a maximum maximum of $1,000 worth of product in your home at any given time, unless you have a contract to prove that you do have a trade show or event of some sort that does cash and carry soon, that you are, you know, building up that stock for that purpose. Otherwise, we're not allowed to do that. We're not a retail company, guys. We are a home-based business, and what we do is we purchase the product from the client as people order. That's the ideal way. That's the way you're only going to make money off of when people actually purchase, not lose money and then have to suffer for a couple weeks and, you know, hope that you're going to get your money back. That's not good business. That's not working smart. It's working harder, not smarter, right? So a lot of you have come to the belief, because of the way a lot of other businesses work, you may come from another background of this is how we did it. We bought everything and then we sold it off and hoped we sold it off. And a lot of you have shared with me, you still got it in your basement and you can't get rid of it, right? Or you got it in your closet somewhere. We don't want that to happen to you guys. We want you to be only purchasing product when you have an order for it and a payment. That's the way we want you to, especially when you're first starting out. Because when you think about it, we market that you can start your business for $99. That is the truth, everyone. You really can start your business for $99. You get everything you need in your kit. You don't have to display every single product that's in our catalog. I learned the hard way, guys. I'm here to tell you that, use me as an example. I was just excited as all of you. I wanted to get started and I wanted to show everybody how beautiful everything was in person, right? So, but I didn't go and buy everything. What I did is I asked my sponsor, there's a specific warmer I really want to show in person. Can I please borrow it? That doesn't mean go out and buy everything. If you don't have a sponsor in your area, that's okay. That is okay. Because here's how the business structures and why they do everything. There's a reason behind everything that Scentsy does. Everything. So if you don't have a sponsor in your area or a teammate or somebody that you can borrow things from, do your launch party with your one warmer and your testers and the couple other product lines that they give you. That is enough, everyone, to get people interested and fall in love with the product. Now, once you get through that launch party, obviously, we want a goal to hit that 500 for many reasons. One is because you're going to hit your shooting star goal, which is going to help you earn the privilege to purchase that enhancement kit to get more product. If you want to show more stuff at a discounted rate, because you're getting like $300 worth of product for only $200, you get commission off of that purchase of that kit. So now that you're already a consultant, now you get all the bonuses. Your the initial, excuse me, my nose is itching. The initial purchase is you've got to get in and you got to commit to your business by buying the kit. So you're not going to get commission off of that one. But once you're in the company, that enhancement kit from earning your shooting star, they do give you those privileges of getting commission off of it because it's product, and getting a discounted rate off of all those products. You're getting $100 off, which is awesome. So, oh my goodness. So here's my advice to you. If that's what you are goaling, you really want to show a lot of stuff at your parties, then hit your 500 and purchase that shooting star kit within that 90 days. Another reason why they give you 90 days, which they didn't always do. When I started, it was only 45 days, so you guys are lucky. You get a lot more time. So what they want you to do is to get a couple months in to start making your money back. Your first month is if you hit your 500 or more, you're going to earn your kit money back. So that's what they're doing. They want you to not have to put a lot of investment in. You pretty much have to invest, and then you're going to get your return immediately that first month. So that's what they're trying to do. So you're not out anything. All you're going to be doing is moving forward and starting to make money. Okay, so listen to this timeline and this structure. Oh my goodness, my nose is so itchy today. Somebody's talking about me. Don't they say that like when your nose is itching that somebody's talking about me? Here's my tissue. Okay, so you've earned your shooting star. Another part of why we want to try to hit that 500 is because we know that with 500, you're going to get, or more, you're going to get the maximum hostess credits, right? For your party. You're the hostess. You not only get commission off the party, but you get all the free and half off stuff. So what we encourage you to do is to get on board with the way the company has set this up for you. So now you are going to be earning $75 or more in free credit, and then up to 3 half off items, right? Or up to 4, depending on how big your party is. So with that being said, you are investing a small amount. And then once you say you have this warmer that you purchased for half off. So you've purchased it, let's say for $17.50. Okay. It's worth $35. Well, if you sell that warmer off at a party or an event or whatever, you're not only making your money back, but you're making a profit. That's what Scentsy does for us. They give us so many ways to make money. They're so generous, you guys. They have created a hostess structure plan that we get to participate in. And then our hostesses get to participate in. So, and it's the best hostess plan that's out there. Do you know how many people are blown away when they find out that our high-end products that they are able to do the 50% off on, their half-off items? They're blown away because a lot of other companies, they don't let you do half off on the higher dollar amount products. It's only like your least amount product you can get half off on, but not your highest. So when we came out with like the tiger's eye and things like that, they were blown away, our clients. You can get that half off? Are you serious? So that's a reason to host a party right there. So are we using all these tools, guys? When people are, oh, nobody wants to host. Well, are you educating them how spoiled they're going to be with being a hostess? I can probably guarantee that a higher percentage of you are not. And it's not your fault. You haven't been broken down. It's my fault. I haven't broken this down for you guys enough. Okay. So yes, have I done this in the past, but there's new consultants that I haven't done this with. And you may not have seen my videos that I've done 2 years ago. Okay. So, that's the beauty of this business, is that even though you've been running your business one way and it's not working for you and you're frustrated, you always have an opportunity to revamp and restart your business now that you know this and why it happens. Now, all of you seasoned consultants that are past your 500, I mean, your 70 days or even your 15 days, and maybe you didn't earn your shooting star. So you're like, okay, great, Jess, that works, but what about for me? I get it. I know there's a plan for you guys too. So why can't you why can't you goal yourself for another $500 party? Nobody says you can't, right? You could do that every month. You could do that every week if you wanted to. And you could be accumulating these products for free. Now, you don't have to use those half off items. Maybe you're like, Jess, that's great. I got all this free stuff, but I have all these half off items, but I can't even utilize them. I don't have the money to invest. I get it, guys. I was there. I had 2 nickels to rub together when I started this business. I didn't have money to put back into it. But I utilized the system to work for me, and it works. It works. So what do we do with these half off items that we've accumulated? There's so many options. One, stock up on light bulbs. Can you invest on $1? Probably, right? $1. $2 for the light bulb, half off, it's $1. You sell it off, you get your $1 back. And then an additional one, right? And you can't have enough light bulbs. You just can't. Light bulbs are something that all consultants, we should definitely have. One of our consultants on our meeting last night, that was one of her tips. Always have light bulbs on you. Always. In your car, maybe one in your purse, just always on you. Call your friends and clients that maybe have ordered from you in the past that possibly purchased a good amount. Go through your clientele orders and be like, oh my God, Susan, she hasn't ordered from me in like 3 months, but she ordered like $80 worth of stuff. Call her up and say, hey, Susan, oh my God, I'm so excited. I have all these half off items that I have to use that I don't need. You don't want to let them know you can't afford it. Just say, I don't need this stuff. I don't need any half off items. I'm good on product. Would you want a half off item? Do you think that the higher percentage of people are going to go, oh, no, I'm good? They're going to be like, what? Okay, I can need some bars. I can. And then you most likely might get additional sale on top of their half off item, just because you're offering something and you're remembering them, you're appreciating them, you're showing value to them. So you're going to, make them say, wow, she thought of me to give her half off item on. That's an option. Okay. Stock up on things that you can utilize in the future for like your parties. I always suggest to do half off on, if you can only invest a small amount, stock up on like scent circles. So, you're not investing a lot at for your prizes for parties, or your prize that maybe a lot of people do a scent circle for anybody that purchases over $50. That's a great gift. So, there's so many options. Call your clients, call your hostesses. You can also call your past hostesses that say, hey, I know you loved getting those half off items and I have an extra one, so I'd love to give it to you. Let's go ahead and book your next party. I know you just had it last month, but we never locked down one. And if we lock down a party right now, I'm going to give you a half off item right now. They're going to be like, what? Okay. So utilize your resources, guys. The company is so generous. They're giving you free shipping for your clients. Do you know how many other direct sales companies, it doesn't matter how much your hostess party reaches, how big it gets, it doesn't matter how many clients are in the party, they still have to pay shipping. So we are so lucky, so lucky. So utilize it. And we have products that people want and need. Well, they think they need it. They really do. Psychologically, they need it. Just want to reiterate that the practice of purchasing product before somebody actually gives you payment for it is probably going to become a headache, unless you are looking to build a stock. You do events. You do, have clients that buy from cash and carry all the time, and you're okay with having an extra warmer if that, or bars if that client doesn't come through. So use your discretion. I personally have never in 5 years purchased product without payment until I had established, okay, I've never done it for people that I don't have an established clientele with, a relationship that they bought from me for a good amount of time. Now, when I say a good amount of time, they have to purchase from me at least 4 times in a year. 4 times. That's showing me that they are a reliable client, they are a consistent client, and they want their Scentsy. So I will front for those people. But that's it, guys. That's it. I have only 2 clients in my entire roster of clientele that I always purchase their product first for them, and then on delivery. Reason being is because they've been my clients for years, and they are like clockwork. They have never not paid up, and I know I can trust them. But they had to build that trust with me. Because here's the thing, clients don't, unfortunately, look at your business as a business. They don't respect your business as a business because it's just a home-based business. They think it's your fun thing. They think it's just your cute little Scentsy business. They don't realize that it takes effort and specific financial investment in order to do these things on your part. especially when you're not running it as a, you're not consistently running your business every month and making an income every month. You're not going to want to invest when you're not even making any money, right? I wouldn't. I don't suggest you should. So we have to train our clients how you want your business to be run. Now, I'm not specifically saying like, I don't do that. Just be like, okay, so the way this works is that you do have to pay up front. I'm purchasing the product from the company, and then you will get your product. I give you a receipt that validates that you did pay me, and you could use this receipt if for some reason you did not get your product on time or at all. This validates that the company's going to back you up and get you your product, no matter what happens to me. Because you may get those clients that are like, I don't know you, I'm going to give you my credit card information, or I'm going to give you cash or a check and just hope I get my product. That's a valid concern. So that's why we want to say, hey, if this is my receipt, this is going to guarantee you're going to get your product, whether it's through me. If I, and I tease people, I say, if I decide to take off with your money, whatever, and I tease them, I say, which I'm not going to, but this is going to, to make you feel better, this is going to guarantee that all you have to do is show this to Scentsy, and they will make sure that they fulfill that order. But I'm here to tell you that you can trust me. And again, they still may be like, well, great that you say you can trust me, but again, in 5 years, I've never had anybody go, oh, no, I'm not buying from you unless you, and they haven't. But it has to be the confidence that you give. It has to be the education you give. You need to let them know how it runs, and they will follow that lead. But if you let them run the show, they're going to run the show. Oh, well, I don't buy product unless I, get the product first. Okay, then maybe you should go to an event which has cash and carry. That's my suggestion. If the only way you can get Scentsy is from a consultant, and if you're saying that you will not front the money for your product until you get it, then the best suggestion to you is an event. And if you have an event, say, hey, I have an event in August, at this location, come down and I'll have product on hand. And, if you don't currently have it, and you can get your stuff right there, then and there. So there's always an answer, guys. It's just a matter of knowing what's available to you as the consultant and to your clients. So I hope this kind of clarifies how we can build a business without fronting a bunch of money, and you'll feel more confident. So I know another concern was the warmer of the month. People are like, oh, I'm always buying the warm of the month because everybody says how cute it is, and I think that I'm gonna, definitely sell it off, and then nobody buys it. So that's another discretion for you. You have to decide what's worth it. You're getting $60-something PRV towards your month. So that's $60 less than what you have to collect orders for that month to have a qualified party or just to be active. It's building your stock at a lower price because you're getting, like $90 worth of product for $60. So if you sell off all that product, you're going to be getting a lot more back than what you invested. So it's the way you look at it, but you have to be willing to front that money again. So, if I don't sell this for a couple months, am I okay with investing in $60? It's just the way you look at it. I look at it is that I'm getting a lot more for my money. And then once I do sell it off, I'm going to make my money back and then some. But I'm more invested in the business than some of you. So I understand why that is not something you do. You don't have to do the warm of the month. Here's the thing, guys, come, the first day of the month, whatever people were raving about wanting that warmer of the month, if you don't order it for the warmer of the month, they can still buy it and get it 10% off. So there's really no reason for you to purchase it if you're not looking to build a stock and invest, and you're not looking at it as a avenue to build your stock with less, for at least a less amount of money. Okay. Work smarter, not harder, guys. This business is built for you to be able to build a business with $99. No joke. I did it, guys. I'm here as a representative for you guys. If I can do this, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. So anyways, I hope this helps. And Please give me feedback. Please, 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 I'm begging you. Please comment below. Does this clarify, or was I just ranting and raving and it didn't make sense at all? These things I need to know, people, so so I can better find a way to help you, to explain things. You know, give me ideas. Hey, Jess, maybe if you break it down by like bullets or whatever, I don't know. Give me ideas, peeps. But if it's helpful, let me know too. All right. Have a sensational day.